Good morning, family. Man has enough respect. Wanna say no good? Yeah, man, if I'm no good, me good too. No people, me gotta go right tonight. The other night, the Maroon Chief had a town hall meeting. I'm gonna know how this is not in our news in Jamaica, like blaring out on every channel. So good morning again, family. Manners and respect across the board. Big up Georgina and Lambert. Manners and respect. What I'm going to talk about this morning is some notes I'm jot down from the A Compound Town meeting the other night. I'm sure you guys that see Andrea Stevens went to the meeting and highlighted. And information that was said in that meeting should be headline news all over in Jamaica. I wonder how we don't hear these things on the front. Believe me, in any other country, the news media would have gone sit down with the chief and get them information from the chief, what the chief is saying. So I'm going to take this ball, when I hear it, and kick it down the road. I'm going to echo it. Because these things must be exposed, these things must be said, and people must know what's going on up at Maroon Town there, in the cockpit country. And me do videos already, telling the guys that I stand with the Maroon. I stand with the Maroons, right? I want the Maroon them come together because I divide and conquer stuff. And they always use money to conquer us. Now, the other night, Chief Curry have a meeting up there, and it was bigger and deeper than I expected. Carla Williams, good morning. Sophia Morin, love. Allen Avril, respect. Maxine Bowen, good morning, family. You see? So when we hear Chief Correa say now, what's going on with the Prime Minister and St. Lucia and the world most wanted man? Them say the world most wanted man come to A Compound Town once or twice. And that me hear the chief say the other night. The video's out there. When they're done, my guys urge you to go watch the Andrea Stevens video when he go to A Compound Town. I don't know if there's any other videos out there, kind of people video stuff. But that's what I'm going to watch it on, right? And we take notes. And some of the notes, I'm going to take people. When we get fellas and say, oh Lord have mercy. If you notice, me do a video, I'm tell you say now, they was planning for the chief. Because remember, me not other man, but Carlos can't see. When them lift up the chief, so all of a sudden they see the chief of this, they show him to us as this handsome hunk from Maroon Town. And all the women them say, And all the news media in Jamaica put up the chief up there, put him up there. Because they were ready to drop him. It was a planting. And the same news media will put him up there and say the chief is a handsome, educated Maroon Chief, right? The new guy in town. And all the women them are out to run lily water. In just a minute, not long after that, them drop the chief. All news media, boom. So the chief, this, that, and the other, all type of stuff. They might come at the chief with that. And all know we don't see what the chief do. All know no hear say the chief go rape nobody, broke no shop, kill nobody, bust a gun, stab no man, thief no money. These things, you understand me? We don't hear, because remember we out there we are listening. We don't hear these things about the chief. Now, then, after that, news media attacking, then they hear the Prime Minister come out. So they no sovereign land, and turn Jamaica against the chief. Didn't I do video and tell you that? Come on, Facebook. Come on, Facebook. Don't do me that. Well, anyway, YouTube, you're there with me. So, we do videos, I'm going to tell you guys that the chief come under pressure. Welcome back, Facebook. So, the chief come under pressure because of something. All of a sudden, you see the Prime Minister, I try, You hear the man come out angry, man. When the reporter asks him one question, they say, why the Prime Minister come out so angry when the reporter asks him about the chief? You remember that, people? People will do video upon them, you know. For all I know, they don't know what I say, you know. So, the Prime Minister come out angry about them, and people say, why the Prime Minister come out so angry? And then, the people who support the Prime Minister jump on the Prime Minister's side, ready to sell out the cockpit country, so if it dig it out. Jesus Christ. Some people, me love them still. You know, and that's what we see before our eyes. But after me listen to the meeting, I get to understand why I go and I take down some notes. You know. So the man come under pressure and did that day again. Them come up with a fake impeachment. Them say them impeach him, you know. So it's like the other two candidates that were there before, the Maroon Chief, get some afford some signature. Based on from the town hall meeting, I learned say the Maroon Chief, the impeachment when them do the other day, them forge the name of a bunch of people. Because the people them said them called, the chief said them, the people them call him, that are the people them say vote against him. They call him and say, them not in it, them never know about nothing, so what them signature doing it for? You understand me? So them impeach the chief. The chief said nothing like that. And a bunch of the people them called them and said them didn't know about that. You understand me? So basically them two candidates cook up some scheme based on what I learned from the chief to get out the chief by falsifying people's signature. You understand me? All right. So me I learned what I go on based on me I learned from the chief. The chief talk about this then say he said the candidates before this man, like the chief before him, they don't live in a compound town. The chief said they will spend 2 nights in a compound town. The chief also spoke of an NCB bank account. A NCB bank account. You understand me? People and I well, I go to the Prime Minister and say, Lucia people. Me say, me do video already in a long time, for all I want to do with Carlos, I'm tell him say, you see any dirt I do? Stop now. A long time I want them, because this is era of social media. And social media go shine a flashlight on and flushing out on the dark, dirty holes. People on there with me, And more than one time I do video, I tell them, say, you say for that thief before? Stop now, man. Me even want the young politician them say, no smart up on this device. It's era of social media. Don't do the same thing with the old politician them do. On a young, on a beautiful, on a longer shelf life in our politics. Enough of them soon gone through the door. Don't get yourself dirty. Do the right thing by the country. You understand me? So anyway, so we are about this NCB bank account at Jamaica. What money I go through this account like a highway. Money I pull out of this account through their compound development foundation. But the chief is a auditor, He's an accountant. The man is a forensic auditor. The chief. And through the man smart and go up there and find up all, the chief find what fraud are going on with the people. The chief is a forensic auditor, And the chief go up there go find that the other man them they are going with some rigmarole people. Based on me say a town hall meet me and listen write me notes. Right? Me want to know if you go listen it. We find I go listen when they're done people and listen when the chief talk about all these things, why they want to tear down the cockpit country. Like the cockpit country was bought and sold long time, like man get money for the cockpit country, and by any means necessary, man have to come out it or we have to get it for the goat or something them adamant to mash up Jamaica for money. You know a show on the TV name American Greed? You ever watch American Greed? Where someone have it made and them still a look more. And them so greedy till them greed take them down. You never watch American Greed, people. American Greed. But some man have it already and they make it. And they didn't have to do what them do. Because them have it. And they still go to them way and look more and get caught up. So this NCB account through the Compound Development Foundation. This like we said, the chief Curry is a forensic auditor. So him they have, way of finding out what's going on up there. He must say in less than 2 years, over $1 million US is siphoned out of the bank account. You understand me? And that's 150 million Jamaican dollars. We're talking about US dollars, out of the account just gone, son. Remember the Maroon people, them still have the road, them have the water, them have struggle up there, Remember, Chief and all them, and before him said them represent the people. And them are deal with some hand-handed stuff behind the people them back, and the people them don't know it. Until Curry come in, and Curry, like me say, a forensic auditor, he like him kick over the dirty bucket cover, and I looking at it and it's appearing and it's go on. And this is what me learning from this town hall meeting. It's all kind of money movement are going through this NCB account. All type of money movement, people. And they must say, boy, it look like something wrong or so. Because regular people have problem to get even their money when they go a bank. And it's a US account, money are run through it, people. They come in, nothing will go on. They talk about the Caribbean Development Bank. These things need investigation of people. Some serious investigation of people. Jamaica. And enough things are going on behind on the back, And them come and say them have the money for this and the money of that. I rape up my country, people. Yeah, hear me, people? All right. The man spoke up. Me just have given us some little what me jot down. You understand me? I'm urge you guys to go listen to the video. So the Caribbean Development Bank, Development Group, pushed through to the account and put to over $500,000 in that account there. Based on what I hear from the man. You understand me? Over $500,000 from the Caribbean Development Bank. I go through the account there, and the people of a compound town have no water, they have no light, they have nothing, they must struggle up there. You hear me? And the leader before take, you understand me? Behind the people and back. A Chief Curry go find out this happening, people. A Chief Curry, because the people didn't know. And the man have a town hall meeting the other night, and Andre Stevens went up there. So I watch the tape, I watch the video, and I write down some notes. And I say, no man, never kick this baller down the road. No man, a baller can't just stop one place. Somebody else need to hear this, man. This need to go up there. What particular go on and say what fraud taking place, that the Chief Curry say a lot of fraud taking place. Himself took it to the highest authority of the land. He said to call the documents, because Chief Curry had in documents the other night in the town hall meeting, people. He had documents showing on screen and all type of stuff, real documents showing to the people. And the people gather around in the town hall meeting. And they gather close and they were looking at the documents the chief present to the people in the town square for compound town. It was a good look. Yes, people, because we want some transparency. And the chief, him really bring out him documents and bring him paperwork. And the people them were standing there and, me and listening. Right? You understand me? I said, people. And himself took it to the highest authority in the land. That means they would have taken this to all necessary authorities in Jamaica to take action regarding these fraud. Well, going up there, all this money I run through this bank and this man, the world most wanted man. So, the world most wanted man was in a compound town once or twice. He defrauded some company in Germany out of 3.5 billion euro. That me I get it from the, as much as me can from the town hall meeting. The world most wanted man is wanted for stealing 3.5 billion euro out of some company in Germany. And them want him because them say, boy, I'm threatening the stability of the countries. You know what I mean? The European financial community. They said that the amount of money one man thief, 3.5 billion from one company. They are saying that he threatened the financial stability of the European community. So that's why he wanted, right? He find himself away, a compound town, based on what the chief has said. Now, why is it all type of wanted people always find themselves out of the country? They talk about the assassin from Haiti. He was in Jamaica, If it does easy, I walk on, sir. A dumping ground for wanted man. And we need answers to these questions that look appear, these, whatever in the dark come to light, people. Anything in the dark must come to light, So, me I listen the chief speak. So now we are see. As we speak more, when I say more why it is necessary to get the chief out of the way. Not true. The chief is too smart. You need some fool if you run these things where they know what go on. Not true. Because the chief said, based on the chief, there are many that were there around this thing up there for over 30 years. And the place still rocky, the road not did it, no light not did it, no water, no water not did it. The infrastructure not did it, they were supposed to do it to sustain the Maroon in this fruitful land where they have. So every man that did it before, and money them a take. And them side, one of the man them supposed to be some councillor in the Labour Right Party. May I hear him link with the Labour Right Party. And after the chief present this information to the authorities in Jamaica, them said the government award that man with some award him get. Some award of some, I don't know what kind of award the government give him. Remember after Chief Curry give this information to the government and say, look here, fraud are going up there, All of finances are going, the world most wanted man, up there, come once or twice. And there are emails the chief intercepted. The chief have information and emails, what going and what the man must say. The world most wanted man meet with the prime minister and people. They are breaking news, So the world most wanted man, the same man that meet with the prime minister. The chief of information, based on me I hear. The chief of information, what that is really speaking like. The world most wanted man met with our prime minister. Me say, all the news media Jamaica never sit down with the chief after hearing all this. A foreign media may hear it, A Jamaica them there and them hit them I hear the same thing too. May I hear the same story and may pick out all these things and may I bring it to honor. How come the chief is not sitting down all this morning with somebody? The man thing I need crowd, man. So the world most wanted man has talked to the prime minister. So this is where the link come in now. So it look like this Caribbean Development Foundation. You like have some St. Lucia link. Me don't know people. Me don't get myself in trouble. But me I hear sometime part of the video kind of be started. So I hear as best as me can hear. So me I hear about St. Lucia. So the idea somebody that tell me say the prime minister. Before me hear all of this, So the prime minister property of St. Lucia. Somebody tell me that. Before me hear any of this. Way before this town hall meeting. So the prime minister property of St. Lucia. Now I hear about the world most wanted man. St. Lucia. This foundation, Caribbean Development Group. And how much money I go through this compound, this NCB bank, to the compound development foundation. And man, how much money I draw out. And the people, the chief give a lot of him speak the other night about the transaction, man. If you hear the man I tell you, and I call out the numbers and the amount of the dollars in each transaction. Remember the man, a financial man, the chief, know about finances, accounting. He's a forensic auditor. So you take that is. Remember that. So they wouldn't want a man like this where dig up paperwork and find out why you so go on there behind the people in back. So people, me and I idiot. I find me there and based on the thing when I say I come at the chief, I say, how come no other prime minister ever attack the chief that way? You like something alright. No other prime minister. Whenever you know that prime minister have no problem with the Maroons. None of we ever have no problem with the Maroons. And all of a sudden we come on social media in that sphere. Me and you people have problem with the Maroons. All own up on social media because the Maroons are own and the Maroons are not trouble, since this PM coming up in power. So now we establish. Now we are here say the world most wanted man. The day our compound town and me have met with the prime minister and the prime minister. The money I fought like some fraud are going on between. Remember a billions of euro, 3.5 billion euro, Would that attract people with us greedy for money? $3.5 billion this man thief finding way at Jamaica. Would that attract people love money? I mean, Lord Jesus, they must say that's some serious stuff, They must sit and need some proper investigation. If we got prison, They must sit and some embarrassing stuff to our country. And I mean, I hear the news media talk about it, but I think these things are go away. You understand me? These things are not going to go away. Not investigating the thing that the chief brought to you. The chief brought this stuff and give to the highest authority in the land. The police have it out there. I think all of them have it out there. Mocha, everybody is supposed to have the information out there based on what the chief has said. And we don't see no investigation. And how they want to investigate themselves? Because everything is so corrupt. This going to need some higher investigation. Who figure prison. They must sell out Jamaica. And I know they must sell out Jamaica for things, people. You think I know they must sell out Jamaica? This is just the era of social media. And some people step in a doodle And this dude gonna stink them up. Me ask you again. You ever watch American Greed? Where people, greedy men get caught up in nonsense. Them already have money already. Then there is no need to do certain stuff. But because of greediness, stuff are gonna happen to some people. You understand me? Huh. Beloved, remember that plane that's supposedly crashed in Clarendon and some other parish? Yeah, man. Remember the plane that crashed, man. Enough things going on in Jamaica. We don't stupid around here. And everything will add up. Everything will add up. The news media won't bring these things to you guys. That's why a blogger like Andre Stevens, he went up at the town hall meeting. We never see no other news reporter up there. Did you see any news people up there? Talk truth. Did it come on the news media? Any news media when the Maroon have them town hall meeting? Did any news people in Jamaica attend? Talk the truth. So if it was not a blogger, go up there, turn on the camera, me wouldn't hear it foreign. Like I said, I don't know if there are on any other recordings. Do you understand me? We don't know, because people have phone all over the place. But me just have said this thing. The news media didn't visit the town hall meeting for the Maroons. Them should have did there. You understand me? It's a blogger go up there, go turn on his phone and make me listen this morning. See, no, not one of them was there. You see what I say, people? So the blogger turn on him thing and make I listen this morning. You understand? I'm listen. I'm gonna take notes based on what the chief has said. You understand me? And all this stuff the chief said, the world most wanted man come meet to the prime minister, the chief of email and communication between the other men them that the other candidate them that were trying to oppose him. Because I was mix up a going between, it seems, a going between the prime minister and the other man that were fight against him, the fraudulent impeachment and them control the bank account too. The other man them. At them control the bank account and go them alone can pull money to the bank account. So millions of US dollars going to them, the amount of transaction, appear money them and take out US dollar for themselves. One heap of transaction. The chief of all of them, the documents there. You know, enough documents so we can there foreign and take notes. You understand what I say? Yeah, man, so the world most wanted man, them sent back to the PM in Common Compound Town. Not maybe not him say once or twice, chief said him not once, but him here about twice. Yes, man. So 2 or 3 months after the chief bring the documents, the fraudulent documents to the police, the top of the top in Jamaica, one of the other chief that was up there, something like that, they get awarded by the government of Jamaica. You understand me? So where's the opposition in all this? Opposition asleep. Opposition should have out there beat drum and run up and down all over the place with this. You see, we don't see the news media come out for the people of Jamaica. We don't see the opposition come out for the people of Jamaica. Jamaica will always stay the way it is. Nothing to happen. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, man. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Eh? And all these things leading to the pressure where the chief is getting. Because man want, like the cockpit country is for sale. You like money already dropped. Me do a video already, you know, before me hear all of this, you know. And me say, boy, like man already collect money already. And hey, you can't back out of this. Man want then land or money if you show up front or something. Me don't know. So now me hear about St. Lucia. Long time I hear say the prime minister have property in St. Lucia. I didn't know. Yeah, you say my business and whatever in St. Lucia. Didn't we hear that, people? Comment section. And me first hear say prime minister have that. One person say in the comment section. And me alone hear say prime minister have property in St. Lucia before this town hall meeting. Before this town hall meeting. And me alone hear say the prime minister have. Me hear that before. Me hear that before. So we about a compound bank. The secretary before receiving millions to some account, and opposition corrupt just the same. You may say, man, And the same old dirty bus got turned and burned for me, you know. You hear it on Andre Live. Yes, man, I tell you to go watch it. The Prime Minister of Holding Company in St. Lucia long ago. I wonder if that's the money they get laundered. I mean, you're the world most wanted man. I mean, boy, what going boy? Now what going boy? I saw news, what I get from the meet, I talk about to the people. Because I don't know nothing, you know. I don't know nothing. So why them come up for the chief so hard? You know, why they come up for the chief? The Prime Minister come up for the chief, turn the people about the chief. You know, the chief find out corruption. And the world most wanted man was up in a compound town. And we have email communication that he met with the Prime Minister. The Asian assassin was in Jamaica too. I don't know why everybody doesn't end up our place. You know, they must say the foreign reservation money, Maroons not get nothing. Maroons not included. You know, and I bring this to the people and I say we have an opposition leader. We have news media in Jamaica, and nobody seems to want to dig a little bit deeper into this and bring out the real facts for the people. You take a vlogger to go up there with his phone, must stand up and just listen and make we hear it. Even that we deserve. Even that we deserve. You have to say news media, they couldn't go up there with a camera. Even if they don't even go up there with a camera, you could have got a reporter could have got there and just take notes. Take a notepad. Brings the truth to Jamaican people. How good is the news media to Jamaican people? Are they working for us or against us? Do they tell us the truth or they cover the truth and tell us lies? Do you understand me, say people? Now we are here that the world most wanted man link up with the Prime Minister. Now you wonder why crime are killed with Jamaica. The British ambassador already tell us Jamaican politicians are bringing in guns. We don't hear about no known investigation. He never say a PNP or Labour right to do it. But we should have investigation for PNP and Labour right man to go to jail. The Integrity Commission said the same thing the other day. No investigation. If a PNP and Labour right man to go to jail, you can have blood around panel and not still bring in gun and sell an official. So if you're a PNP and Labour right if you go to jail, I could have made brother. We should have investigation, but all these things are cast under. Now the chief bring all these things to Jamaican police, the highest authority in Jamaica, and up till now, no investigation. So them a thing are bigger than Jamaica, you know. A wanted man, link up with the Prime Minister, money a swindling and St. Lucia. Them a thing are bigger than the Prime Minister and Jamaica, you know, people. And some other people, the Maroon Chief have got link up, go send them documents at all. If you ever want any change, if you want answer, if the Chief Curry want any answer, you can't stop at Jamaica with these things. You're wasting time, brother. Yes, you do the right thing. You have to take first step first. That's the right thing he did. He did his first step, the due diligence, by reaching out to our authority in Jamaica. He never step over them head. Chief Curry did not step over them head. He take it to the highest authority in Jamaica, all this information. Till now, up to the other night at the meeting, they never tell me them do anything, nothing. So if the chief wants action, that's how things work, people. Because Jamaica is so corrupt. The feds don't feel good for no say the world most wanted man land at Jamaica and I meet with our Prime Minister. People say corruption go on and they don't want to sell out the cockpit country. Run off the chief, go like the chief are the most wicked man. And they have the supporters them out and say, go on boss, go on. Make it chief go. Him a criminal, him a this, him a that, him a bring gun go give the people them. Man of a town hall meeting the other night. Not one person said that. And he even brought that up. He brought that up, man. Say, when I say I bring gun come give the people, him ask the people them, you see any gun up here? You see any crime up here? I'm going to tell you guys, Maroon Town, I see if it's place we live in Jamaica, a compound town. They got there before. Yeah, man. No, not like that down there, man. So now you see what's going on in Jamaica, people. I hope you get the other side of the story. This need to be said right here. Like I said, they kick the ball along the road. You can go and share it. These things must not be held to yourself. You understand me? If Andre Stevens did go out there and shine it on his phone, I wouldn't see it so I can jot down a few notes this morning. You have to listen, people. I'm listening to it a long time, some can hear it good because some part may not hear good because it never come across clear. You don't know why. But clear enough so we can hear. And I urge you guys to go watch the video on Andre Stevens' page on YouTube. And it's there. Watch the full video. And you can hear for yourself what the chief has said. All right, guys. This is some trying time in Jamaica. I wonder why we have so much crime in the country. It's because I think crime pays. And in the midst of chaos, people are get away with all these things. Do you hear me? Crime pays. In the midst of chaos, man, I go through with the loot. It makes sense, people? Crime pay, man. People are dead pay. This chaos in Jamaica. Everything that's a fall. You know, when you have an old house, you know maintain it. And everything I go bad in the house one time. You let your city a shots out and the pipe are busting at the wall and the chichi and them out the board and the carpet one do and he does everything, the door drop off because you never do nothing. Jamaica come like that right now. Everything a fall happen one time. And want telling how me feel about it. I feel it's deliberate. Because nobody not stupid so. This is everything I go on so. And you know, put no order face, stop it. Nobody not fool so family. Come on now. I think it's deliberate. Money I make where blood I drop. From the sand of Afghanistan to the zinc fence and the dirt road of Jamaica. Anyone you see people are ball and blood I run. Somebody somewhere in some air conditioned building in some pretty suit. A benefit of the blood and the tears of some of us. So these things pay people, family. So I hope you guys listen to me telling you today. A serious thing. I jot down my notes. Because them are serious allegations, you know. And the chief have documents. And I don't want to believe if them love Jamaica like them say them love Jamaica. And them a patriot. If you're law enforcement, they're supposed to serve the country without fear and favor. Investigation should have started already. Law enforcement should have started already and link up with all Interpol and FBI and all them people and track this thing and find out what the man they do at Jamaica. And who else out there in my hand of them money at all. 3.5 billion euro. People are all for money that. A euro, you know. 3.5 billion night. Swindle from a company. Do you understand me? And them I think a Chief Curry go find out. So now you know the rest of the story. That's why the pressure come in. People may never have all the information now. But me I say, it never look good what I go on and I do a couple video panicking of people. Because me there foreign and I say, hold on there. Why all of a sudden this brother was just in the paper when I say the man is a handsome hunk and bright, educated, handsome Maroon Chief take over now and all the ladies and love him and the man them respect him. In the paper and all the paper and network in Jamaica, all the news network in Jamaica, that was Chief Curry. That the type of man who don't make we know. All of a sudden, they say, who the brother? Oh, the next chief because him there everywhere people. The man pictures everywhere. All of a sudden, pure beautiful things they were saying. But let me tell you something. Me not trust that because I saw it stay. I'm going to lift you up to show you to the world. Remember, I do my video the other day, I'm telling you. I lift them there, lift the man up because him get ready. I show him to the world. See the handsome brother? Look what him good. Look what him good. Yeah, me handsome and nice, see man? Me get ready to drop him. Bow! Them drop the man. And all type of stuff. The same news media, them with that talk good things about him, when them lift him up, all of a sudden them have him down and so in the gutter. And the man never do nothing, you know. In between rising and the dropping. In between there, so the brother never do nothing. The man never got no jail, the man never rape, never broke no house, you know, you want to scamming, you know, you want nothing at all. But me I wonder say, how come you about no bad news but the man has something sound fake and makeup? You understand me? No bad no see nothing, no, you understand me nothing from the man. But them drop them man and have them man a walla walla in a dirt down a so. He said, no man. Then another thing we read about, I think about last year, say some mining company in Jamaica wanted 700 more acres of land to mine out, brand new land. Because the land where them they depend, them already mine it out. Listen to me. Mining company in Jamaica already mine out some land and they turn it barren, mash up the land. So they want 700 more acres to dig out. At that time, I do a video. People may pay attention, you know. And I do a video on that. And I say, I hope the Prime Minister no grant them that. I hope the Prime Minister said no due to climate change now. And the Prime Minister see what I want, right? We wise and we smart in this modern time. Don't grant them 700 more acre land. Cut out the mining. Deal with ecotourism or farming or something. Preserve the land for the next generation. This week, so that we do them a video now, people. So a couple of months ago, not too long ago, we see something in the paper where the people in Santa Cruz. Now, at that time, the miners wanted land around Pepper, Goshen, Santa Cruz, Gutters, all them places they want to dig out. The other day, I see that the paper said the people in and around Santa Cruz are worried about displacement, losing them land to miners, backside miners. Some say, backside. Me did the one video and I said, I hope the Prime Minister not do it. But you look at the Prime Minister do it. You look like him go ahead and give the go ahead for miners to dig out the land. So now the people of Santa Cruz and Goshen and the places are worried. I guess they probably get a letter from the government now. These people are worried upon them land about them, their parents' grave and then go cemetery and them yard back. Now they have to go move because miners are coming, come dig out the stuff. So I think the Prime Minister grant the miners that 700 acre. And I think they might come closer to the compound town. And that probably be part too. And they might come with brute force. I think some money already collected some way. Because we corrupt on the backside. Investigation need to go on. Yo, the buck stop now. We are draw a line at the backside, son. We need to draw a line at the sun now as Jamaican. Any politician come in the PNP or JLP and they do some nefarious stuff, they figure jail. They figure jail. See, Roy Reader, they figure jail. If you push out your head into some stuff where FBI can slap off or Interpol, you figure jail. Because like no system in Jamaica can lock a politician. Politicians in Jamaica are totally above the law. So no system in Jamaica is really going to send me to jail. So you have to step above and beyond them. If I were the Maroons, I would do that. So I just wanted to know, say, based on the notes we take from the meeting, town hall meeting, I want to bring to you guys. You understand me? Based on my understanding of what me I hear, and that me write down and bring to you guys. I urge you guys to go and watch the video for you guys self. These things are of national importance. Do you understand me? You never see the news media out there, you know, people. You see how important this is? I want to see how important this is. Breaking news that the Prime Minister link up with the world most wanted man. You hear them, I think, people? Do you hear these things? And Andre break it. You never hear a word in the Gleaner, the Star, Observer, Nationwide. Whether they not take Andre's story and make notes out of it like I did, whether they go for Andre's video and do what me do, them could have go hear it and say, you know what? Me hear something from Andre Stevens. We're going to meet with the chief. I know the chief want to talk to you. Me know the chief want to talk to you to expose these things to the world. Me know the chief want to talk to the media. I'm not stupid. Me know the chief want to talk to you guys. Me know the chief want to talk to you. Because I know Andre Stevens was invited up there. I'm sure they invite him up there. He was invited. And they got there. Oh, the chief want to talk to you on the bigger news media, the TV. The big reporter in Jamaica, the investigative journalist in Jamaica, the chief, the compound chief, want to talk to Uno. Oh, no, go sit down with him. Uno want to hear the story. Like, seriously. Uno want to take notes like me. Uno want to hear the rest of the story. Uno want to go for the facts and do some investigation and dig up. And look at the investigation where him do as a forensic auditor. How him come with this. And bring it to the people. Or you guys are not working for the people. Not working with the people. Working against the people. That's why even crime is out of hand, so. Because the news media do not work with the people. They work against the people. It does look to me like the news media always try to cover up, working against the people. You should be the watchman, not working with the crooks. News media not doing a wonderful job for Jamaica. Not. Stories like these are breaking news anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. For you say a president or a prime minister will link up with the world most wanted man and have him locked up, arrested, and call it the authorities. What we are talking about? We are talking about. Oh, you mean this is not breaking news? Family? In any country, this is breaking news. Someone like that come to the country and arrest him. But I guess 3.5 billion euro will give him that free passage. Money run things. Everybody come over here, come hang out with people. Listen to me. This video I do today is based on my understanding and my knowledge gathered from the video, the town hall meeting that the chief did. You understand me? Go and watch the video. And I urge you guys who want deeper understanding of this, like news medias, you guys should go sit down with. This needs some serious journalism work. This needs some serious work, people, for Jamaica. We're tired of crooks in office. On both sides, enough is enough. Time's up. Time's up with the crap. Do the work, on have business, on have all type of stuff, but still, I go and share the boy. Sell out the country for a piece of silver. Not now go left for them. You think I just know them things are going on. Social media shine light, man. These things are wrong. People, me love them. Tell me what you think in the comment section. On YouTube. Tell me what you think in the comment section. On Facebook. Me love the family. Manners and respect. These things hurt me to the core. Like me ask you for the third time. You ever watch American Greed? I just say, look to me. American Greed. Where some man have it all, but them still greedy. Still looking it. I'm going to ask this question again. What's going on between St. Lucia and the Prime Minister? You understand what's going on over there? And this man, St. Lucia, and the whole thing linked back to the Maroon them where I fight against the chief. Because they might get money out of some Caribbean development group. They link, to St. Lucia thing. You understand me? Something I want. You like me said, people, you need dig up. I'm an investigator, I'm a detective. It's just based on my understanding. What me get from the video me watch. I wrote down some notes and some very serious points. The same way the news media will say about the UIC, unless it is in a negative light, it is the same way they will not publish anything that will cast shadows or doubt on their owners. Well, based on the people in where Father Coop, manners and respect, Father Coops, manners and respect family. You see, I have a man for the program the other day. I'm going to bring it back on, And a brother was telling me about the people who own the news media in Jamaica, media houses. If you understand the people, if you know the people who own them, we'll definitely understand why we don't get nothing out here. The news media of the world are owned by just a handful of people. They will do anything to buy out all type of news media, all type of radio stations so they can control the narrative. Just like how Facebook buy out Instagram. You understand me? News media, who control the news media, control the narrative. Anything you want to send to the people. Just like the white Jesus, upon the almanac in your house back in the days when you close your eyes. Even today you think of Jesus white. Because, think about that, man. You look in the Bible, you read, it's Moses, blue eyes, and all them things there, and Jesus was white. The men who control the media, the print. We never control that. So when you grow up in Jamaica, you get all a book like that, or look on. Hey, Moses in the boat, Jesus white, and Christmas time you get the calendar, you put it on the wall. So you control the prints, control everything, just like the news that we get. The books that were written for us, even the Bible. You control the prince, can lead you any way they want, So that's why news media It's a handful of people control these people. Even up America, yes, sir. Seriously. Even over here, some people, it's a handful of people control this media. They have all different name. Even your food. It is a handful of people control the food when you go to your Walmart. You see all the food you look on there? It is a handful of people control all the food there. They call it different names of different companies. But it's a handful of people control your food. Remember that in the news. However, people, go ahead and share this video. Spread it out to Jamaica we talk about. I don't want $1 for me I do for my country. We just want a better country. What if people, if Jamaica to be fixed, we have to fix it from where? Top down, not true? Top down. Remember me tell you all the time, politician, the courts, judicial system, then law enforcement, then the youth them. You understand me? Politician up top, start from the Prime Minister office. I saw you have to clean the country now. Politician get clean first. Courthouse get clean, because what things are going there. Judicial system want clean up. Then they come to the police. Then after police, then they can come to civilian. It makes sense? You cannot send Zozo every time go in the ghetto just for the youth them. And you have the man them up at top, ratting down. So this is like a top heavy stuff. You have so much crime going up at top, so top heavy, it make no impact and effect to what going on at bottom. Just like what the British ambassador said politicians are bringing in guns. They never said the youth them in the ghetto, you know. But how we don't hear the investigation on that? With that PNP and Labour, they need to flush out. We don't care, man. If you want a clean country, then the Integrity Commissioner said the other day, the guns that are coming through the ports are corruption of the highest order. What kind of country are we running? You see a cowboy things in all Prime Minister meet up with all the world most wanted, man. You see a dirty country around. You don't see it, people. You don't see them get exposed right before our eyes. We don't see it. No, man, they must sit and say, they must sit on one different law enforcement for deal with them, man. A yard. If you bring them a thing out to police at Jamaica, they not do nothing. Look how long the British ambassador said police are bringing guns and Jamaican politicians are bringing guns. Look how long we hear that. Then look how long we hear the U.S. State Department say Jamaican police are involved in human trafficking. The U.S. State Department said that to you know, people. Human trafficking, and that's what people are missing. You see what people are missing. If you know, say police we are run to for help, can scrape out of the country and sell you off or whatever. The U.S. State Department said that no investigation on that. You see the country are run. The other day, the Integrity Commissioner said politicians are linked with the guns coming through the ports. And even go out further and say the guns coming through the port are linked to corruption of the highest order. When you hear about the highest order, what is the highest order, people? Do you hear no investigation in these things? But you see Zozo, where you see Zozo gone all the time? In the ghetto. Ghetto youth now have no money to go up against the state to get no lawyer and all these things, family. That's why ghetto they go to kill, the easy kill and the ghetto youth them. While the big boy them up there so probably bring guns in a container. Come get on the street. And they want to come talk to me. Now where you about St. Lucia, wanted man and Prime Minister. Yo people, I love them. Talk to you guys later. Manners and respect. I hope this makes some sense to you as to why them are come so hard at this chief. Because the man smart and he find dirt on them. He find the documents, people. Yes, he find the documents with all the transaction. People and signatures, emails, everything. He find the mother load. I hope the chief make sure they make copies and have them different places, you know. That means if a building burned down or anything should have gone, these documents are spliced and in some safe place somewhere else, chief. We know you're not a fool. These documents, chief, must be copied, you know, and send them at a place. Photocopy them. And email them somewhere else. Go put them somewhere. Put them somewhere. You know, and because them are some serious stuff, people. We're tired of criminal in the office and we're not playing. I love you. Talk to you guys later. Peace. Enough love. Manners and respect to Otis Simon and Sophia and Rachel Brown and big up everybody on Facebook and people on YouTube. I love you likewise. Manners and respect over there. See? Yeah, man.